Hello wonderful people and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are here in the palace in Tuliolal, right? And Wuk Lamat has something to discuss with us after we had a little sparring match with her dad. And he asked us what we think of her. He doesn't think she's ready yet to rule, but yeah, we didn't tell her about it. So yeah, let's see what the shape of peace is. I still haven't had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the forward cabins. Come and join us after you've had a moment to recover. Sure, let's go. Alrighty, we're here. Await your companions and continue with the Rite of Succession. I mean, sounds good to me, I guess. I thought I'm gonna retire to a cabin and chill for a bit, but I guess not. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go. I left Eorzea prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate you making this commitment, Fonchatin. Shall we depart for Irvingshire then? A word before you go. Oh man. Okay, Evu, what are you doing here? I spend my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetrating the grave offense of delaying the Fur Promise's departure. Oh my god. Please take up your axe and rend my flesh onto taco meat. I feel like we should actually do that at some point. Like, if we just keep saying that stuff without thinking about it. Must your demands be so gruesome? Besides, I told you that kind of thing doesn't bother me. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? I'd come to the city to purchase supplies when I spotted your entourage getting ready to leave. You seek the City of Gold, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, it's the final step of the Rite of Succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Tural for 1,000 years. Yet when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect, a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it is more unassuming and owes the name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. That sounds like fun. But her dad came back, right? The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legend is to court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wuk Evu. What are we to make of these cautionary tales? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, how then did the Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? He's strong. It seems the legend originated with the Yokui. Speaking with them remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time, but first let us see Fonchatin safely into the Moblin's care. Meanwhile in Kozama'uka. So much rain.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Step aside.
Oh, that's not gonna end well.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones. And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawntrail may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
A moment, first promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move?
Not too smart.
Then allow me!
Got him.
But he's just a runt.
My thanks for your restraint.
I can kill him whenever I please.
Your part in this is far from over.
We're back and we've brought with us a winning potsworn. This is Von Chanten, a talented codesmith who once worked at XIV's Aesthetics in Ulda. Wonderful, impressive. You are first to return for a promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less, we welcome you and your unique skills to Earthenshire. Helphand will show you to the work plot. This is it then. I look forward to hearing you proclaimed Dawn Servant. Thank you, Von Chanten. I'll be sure not to disappoint you. You have reached Each met the requirements of the feat of pots. Red Rock presents your keystone with choice smiles and well-wishing. And those gloves are so cute. I used to have those as a kid. I don't know, they just remind me of that. They're so cute. Yay! That makes 3. More Potsworn candidates. Come, tell Red Rock your tales. You have to stick around for that? Another feat accomplished, another keystone acquired. You're doing well. I expected nothing less of Soralja's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable. Second promise. We must have you apply that Charlian knowledge you so cherish and arm Tural with weapons of Magitech design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tuliolal is known for its advanced technology. Just as the Garlean Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tuliolal to progress to this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, it should not take so very. Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you're looking at the future of uprisings and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons. Until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is a mockery of peace. Oh my god, I can't read. Red Rock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tuliolal, there were no pot pacts or the Potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for hobbies. Until the day Gulol Jaja arrived, the families of the grab snatched pleaded with him, and so he came to Earthenshire. Mobbies are not a war-make people. We feared death had come for us, but Gulol Jaja just wanted to talk. Be at ease, we are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance of the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spirit is devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of a joyful artisan. She pours her very soul into her creations. They shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy Potsworn make good works, and good works make hobbies happy. Gulol Jaja's words were wise. Choice smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much kingly shine. So the head of reason was behind the forging of pot pacts. Yes, reason and clever think changed Moby's way of life. Guess he's not convinced. The first promise tires of your talk and of olden days. He would rather look to the future and the next feat. We should be getting on as well. Makuljaja never did come back, did he? Do you have a moment for the promise? Ragnarok would repay you for a hand helping with Kahe. He brings a tale of the Golden City. Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, and everyone in between, they live in golden happiness, a city of eternal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Everything fashioned from gold, and just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I'd like to visit. Excuse me, Rock, where did you hear that particular tale? From our longtime Yokui friends. They live up in the mountains in Urkopacha. Then we should go there. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. This heat and everything leading up to this has taught me much about the Moblin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and your choice miles behind. Right, we should go and see the giants next. Agreed, golden mysteries notwithstanding, their village is featured prominently in the saga and is not to be ignored. The Urkopacha Highlands should be easy enough to reach from here. If we leave Earthenshire from the west, there's a road which leads up into the mountains. Let's find that first. Alright, let's go. Alrighty, here we are. Ready to leave. And go back to Urkopacha. But higher in the mountains, I guess. Looks like the trail is going to get steep from here on in. I hope everyone is ready for some climbing. Sure. For a promise. Oh my god, what now? I'm glad I caught you. Ready Rock asked me to bring you back to the village. Nah, man. She says there's something she forgot to give you. Something other than the keystone. Yes, an item of great importance, or so I was told. It shouldn't take long. If you would please follow me. Why didn't they just give it to him and he would bring it? Oh, actually, is it a trap? I wonder what this is all about. Well, no need for everyone to come. I'll be back in a little while. Oh, that sounds like a trap. Now we just have to wait. Boring. It's taking quite a while. I'll just keep waiting for now, I suppose. Perhaps there were complications. Well, let us wait a little longer. It's a trap, man. That's getting a little ridiculous. Did she get lost on the way back to find us? But how? There's only the one road. I wouldn't underestimate Wuk Lamat's sense of the direction or lack thereof. Fortunately, she has a link pearl. Let's see what's keeping her, shall we? I can't reach her. She's not responding. Perhaps we should all return to Earthenshire. It was Rederbrook who had business with her, yes? And she's gonna tell us, nah, I don't know anything about this. Let's go. Alright, we're back in Earthenshire. Back again so soon. We've come looking for Wuk Lamat. Did she not send someone to fetch her? Rederbrook did not. Neither has she seen the fair promise since you were last here. Then who was that man who came for her? Oh, I thought you'd left already. Where's Lamat-tia? Is she not with you? You don't know where she is? How could you let this happen? That thou shouldst worry for thy sister is understandable, yet rather than assign blame, thine energies are better spent on locating her. I will help you search. This is not how I'd wish a fellow claimant to lose the contest, my sister least of all. In that case, dividing our forces will allow us to cover more ground. But I mean, if this was called Jaja, that was dumb as hell. I mean, shouldn't he wait until we have all the keystones? Ella and I should work together at least. The better to facilitate communication between our groups. And the rest of us will split up. Report in should you find anything. We'll be on our way as well. Right, keep in touch. Come, we should begin our search. Let me guess, it's like, oh, let's ask some people here. A lost promise. If Lamat-tia was returning to Earthenshire from the west, then she should have passed through here, except Rederbrook swears she didn't see her. In which case, this is entirely possible that Lamat-tia never made it back to the village at all. The only way to be certain is to ask the sentry stationed at the opposite entrance. Huh? She came from there. She never made it here. We literally have so little space that we have to investigate, and he's like, let's start over there? Oh my god, let's go. Alright, here we are. For promise, Moby has been standing at this post of diligent eye-watchings. He has seen no claimants pass this way. What of a Tonawauta with brightly colored hair? Moby knows something of this one. He hears tongue flaps about a Pelu peddler in many fires who was attacked by a crazy hair bandit on the road. Wait, how did he know that he had some crazy hair? And what kind of dude it was? A bandit, you say? Thank you, you've been most helpful. My sister's clearly not here, though I wish it were otherwise. We must consider the possibility that the Tonawautan messenger and the brigand described by the sentry are one and the same, and that Lamat-tia is in very clear danger. Come, let us hurry to many fires. I'd like a word with this peddler, should they still be around. Right, let's go. And we're back at the many fires with the peddler. Was there something I could help you with? I'm told you were the victim of a bandit attack. Could you recount exactly what happened? My goodness, I thought I recognized you. I'll tell you everything I remember, second promise. It was that scoundrel Marquesa who ambushed me. You know the name of your attacker? There's no mistaking that hair. All my peddler friends have stories of that notorious bandit leader and his predations. Marquesa and his gang will stoop to any low for the sake of a few pel, and with no fresh quarry coming up the broken stairs, they've had to become more creative. Little wonder he went after Lamat. He likely thinks to ransom her for a royal sum. I expect he'll soon make his demands, but I don't intend to wait. We'll find this villain first and deliver his deserved payment in person. What say you to a small deception? I will assume the role of a well-to-do merchant to lure Marquesa out of hiding. Then when he comes sniffing about, we catch the rat by the tail. I mean, he's also of the royal family. Isn't that already, like, bait enough? An excellent plan, and I have just the right garments for your disguise, at a specially discounted price, of course. A brush with bandits hasn't dampened your mercantile spirit, I see. Very well, I accept your generous deal. Yeah, I'm totally buying it. Now we lay the bait. I will proceed you into many fires to make my presence now. You follow on behind, boasting to those along the way how you paid me a hefty purse in exchange for a rare gemstone or some such. If Marquesa is as coin hungry as they say, then a recently enriched peddler should be an irresistible mark. We let him strike and then we spring our trap. Time to play our parts. Okay. Follow me. You're too slow, man. Yeah, the Chabral fellow? Share with him how happy your imaginary deal with me has made you. Once you've put on an appropriate display, we can continue to our next performance. Ah, happy. He's hot. A rare gemstone from the Hetzaro merchant, you say. I envy the profit he must have made from such a sale. Since the stairs were destroyed, I've not been able to peddle goods at my usual haunts. A good start, but I will make certain Marquesa is aware of me. Let's continue. That moblin over there looks amenable to conversation. The stage is yours. I'm so happy. The Hetzaro sold you a sparkle stone for your collection. Well, that explains your giant choice, Miles. Moby is happy for your happiness. Moby is also jealous of the merchant and all the jingly shine he must have made. Oh my god, this quest is incredibly boring. That should be enough, but perhaps one last act to drive it home. Why do you walk, man? Just run. You see the cheerful Pelu, tell him the tale of your precious gemstone, and then we'll be done with this part of the charade. Charade. I don't know. A passing peddler had the very gemstone you sought for your collection, that a stroke of luck, and I wager the merchant was just as pleased to fill his pockets with your grateful coin. Probably. Well, I'm inspired to go and earn some pell of my own. Who knows? Maybe opportunity will find me even as it found you. Just like that corner is gone. Oh, or not. Wow, subtle. Ah, my most valued customer. The profit from that single purchase of yours should see me through weeks of idle leisure. Traveling with such a fat person, no sell swords, is tempting fate, so I shall make Earthenshire my last stop and then return forthwith to Leolal. Who? How did he buy that? I was like, oh, I have so much money in my purse. Like, oh, I'm gonna walk there and then there, so in case if someone wants to attack me. Do you see the red has come for a nibble? You played your part to perfection, Eno, a woman of many talents, just as Fankert and Urianshi described. Now let us lure Borkesa out and spring our trap. Easy, a brother's duty. Let us execute the final stage of the plan. I will set out towards Earthenshire alone and unarmed, the better to sell the act of the defenseless merchant. Assuming Borkesa is watching, he will likely wait for some quiet stretch of the road before accosting me. I'll be relying on you to follow closely behind, remaining hidden until the time comes to spring the trap on our bandit king. Just remember, we need him alive. Alright, let's go, I guess. Alright, we're just waiting here at this tree, very subtle. No one will notice us, except for him. Why didn't we tell the others that we found that dude? Instead of them still searching for stuff, and we are like, oh, we actually found the one person that we know she was with. Uh-oh. Oh, if only we had some backup. I hear business has been good to you, Master Merchant. How about you share some of the profits? By some, I mean every coin you have. You're the gemstone collector. Oh, I see what it is. We've been tricked. Spit in your eye, man. Kill these viera. Separate vermin. We'll have to interrogate his underlings instead. If you would be so kind, I'll pray leave them capable of speech. Let's go Chocobo. I was hoping to talk with your boss, but I suppose you three will have to do. Wait, that's the second promise. What do you want with us? Think I'm scared of a fancy title. I'll take your royal ears as a trophy as soon as I get free of these robes. I know your gang is behind my sister's abduction. Tell me where she is. Eat shit, salt lover. You get no answers from us. That's right, we don't serve you. Do not play games with me. Where's Wuk Lamat? I am fast losing patience. Talk now or die. The choice is yours. We were hired to nab the third promise, that's all. We don't know where they took her. Hired by whom? We weren't told that either. Only Wakesa knows. He's the one who took the job. Well, it seems we needed their leader, after all. Once I've arranged for the Lance Guard to take custody of these criminals, I'll call on Fankred and his tracking skills. But perhaps you could pursue more Wakesa in the meantime. The bandit was running in an easterly direction. Should you locate him, I suggest you shadow him rather than force a confrontation. He might lead us to where Lamat is being held. Alright, let's go after him. Right. Ah, there he is. Do I have to follow him now? Maybe he's gonna lead me to their hideout or whatever it is. I guess that's what I have to do. Follow Wakesa from a distance. The objective will end in failure if you are noticed or fall too far behind. Should your quarry begin displaying the effect shown in the picture, you will be discovered when he turns around. Okay. To avoid detection at these times, make use of cover such as rocks and trees. The objective will also end in failure if you follow too closely. Keep your quarry in sight, but avoid stepping into the detection circle. Should you fail to complete... Blah, blah, blah. Damn, that is way more elaborate. I thought that yellow was meant to be like an indicator that he's gonna turn around any second. Oh. I'm gonna lie, I feel like those signs around them is making it even harder. Like it gives you false sense of security even though it is not safe. Should be safe enough now. Sure. Whoa. Wait, he said to meet something. Where's that damn Hoobie go? I mean, probably because Cha-Cha. Oh. Nice. Finally, my money, give it to me now. The Lance Guard may be hunting us already. Calm yourself, we had our own troubles finding a suitable hideaway. Right. We're finished. Take your prize and leave me out of the rest. Such hostility. You were hurting for coin and I offered you gainful employment out of the kindness of my heart. Kindness? You brought a blackened tempest upon us. One look and I could tell that woman was a killer, a butcher, a salted devil in the flesh. Oh, spare me your fearful bleeding. Go on, scamper away now before the scary mercenary comes to claim your head. Kwana told me the news. You found the abductor then. What's the situation? Do you think the bandits were hired by this Hobigo? Alright, new strategy. Forget Wokesa and stay on the Mamulja's tail. We don't want to endanger the fur promise, so keep your distance until we're certain they have her. I'll catch up to you as soon as I'm able. So, more following? Oh. Follow the Hobigo from a safe distance. Am I too big for this tree? Nothing here. Just a pink chocobo. I'm hearing things. Better hurry if I don't want a beating. Oh, they also got a manatee boat. Is that our manatee boat? Aww.
Better late than never. That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wuk Lamat. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
What the hell is Finger doing? Every single time. Like, what the hell, man? Chill.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so he could steal her keystones.
But he has most of them, no?
But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her!
You need to calm down, be patient, trust and Fancred. I thought you were the cool-headed one. To be honest, I'm kind of bored.
And what exactly is that supposed to... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back.
Exactly.
I'm afraid I've always been like this when it comes to Lamachi. The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be?
That's exactly how families are. I mean, I guess the ones that actually care about each other.
These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Tancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes? Why release the Panity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
I may have put rescuing Lamat ahead of my own progress, but do not take that to mean I've given up on the contest. I understand how important she is to me, yet regardless of how close we were, I would have made the same choice. After all, if I'm incapable of saving my sister while also winning the throne, then I'm not fit to inherit our father's heavy mantle. True. Alright. But we're gonna continue in the next one. That's gonna be the end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every single day. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and bye bye!